Have you ever tried to get a message from your angels and just feel like you're not getting anything? Nothing, a stony silence. I know that can be frustrating if you're having that experience. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some tips to help you overcome this so you can get clear, direct messages from your angels. Hi there, my name is Melissa and I am your guide to all things spirituality, including connecting with your angels, developing your intuition, and finding your unique life purpose. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you've been subscribed for a while, I'm grateful for you being here. All right, so today's topic is help. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not getting anything. What is going on? How can I shift this? It can really make you doubt yourself and doubt whether you really have even angels around you if you're new to this journey. So I want to share with you in particular 3 tips to really help you move past this and get clarity and clear messages. So the first thing to keep in mind is that if you feel like you're not getting anything when you ask for a message or you're asking your angels a question, it could well be that you are tense. You're worried about it, you're uncomfortable, and you probably have the habit of being more in your intellect, more in your head, let's say. You're a thinker and you analyze a lot. So if you come into connecting with your angels with that kind of approach, feeling tense in your head, then it can be difficult to really be relaxed enough to have something come through. The key is that in order to receive clear messages from your angels, you need to be relaxed. You need to just be more like a child and just allow things to flow. Use your imagination, let it unfold, rather than being so tense and worried that you're making it up, that your energy is so tense that it's actually blocking you from receiving anything. Okay, so tip number 1 is to really be relaxed. The second thing that could be going on is that you actually really are getting something, but you think that you're not. So maybe you've been practicing one of my other YouTube videos where you ask your angels for a keyword or a phrase and you get something come in, but it seems so crazy, so weird, so strange that you immediately assume that it's not real or that that was your mind getting it. And so you push that thought out of your mind and you try to get something else. So guess what? When you do that, it's very likely that you actually have gotten a message from your angels and now you're blocking it out because you've put a judgment on it, right? This is why we need to learn to be out of our head and more in our feelings, because you have automatically decided that that wasn't right or that was strange, but that is only a perception. Okay, so you really need to release that and just allow whatever to come through, okay? So as long as you're cleansed, and that's important, always cleanse first. So if you haven't learned the spiritual cleansing technique yet, go to this link that I've posted right here on the video and learn that right away. And that is one of the best ways to ensure that you're relaxed and clear enough to get clear messages from your angels and nothing else is interfering. Now, the third thing that's probably getting in your way is that you're expecting something. Whether you consciously realize it or not, you have an expectation of what messages from your angels will be like. So this could come into the previous one where you're putting a judgment on it. If you got a word that is more symbolic, like banana, maybe you get the word banana and you think that is so crazy, there's no way that could be right. What am I doing here? You know, but maybe your angels really did give you banana. Okay, so it's like removing those expectations and just allowing it to come in. Another expectation that people often have is the way that angels communicate. They think it's going to be very loud or firm or direct or a very distinct, different voice from their own mind. And it really is not usually that way. It's more subtle. It's the still, small voice inside. Another an expectation that often people have is that they think it's going to be very tangible, almost like they should see their angel in the room in front of them to really be validated that they're getting something. And that kind of experience can happen, but it's rare. You know, when you see an angel, you're really transcending the physical world and moving into the spiritual world. We just don't do that every day, okay? We live in this very grounded place called planet Earth. But you can tune in and relax and tap into messages from the universe, from your guides, because they're part of that universal spiritual energy, and you just tap into it and receive it down here on planet Earth. And that's another reason why your dreams could be very distinct and different, because when you dream, you're kind of letting go of the mind, you're letting go of the intellect and receiving pure spiritual communication. And that is not always, your English language or whatever language you speak, and that kind of form of communication. It's often not a verbal communication, right? It's visual, it's symbolic, it's feelings. And that's the kind of communication that you're going to start receiving from your angels. Okay, so be open, let it flow, and relax. And then the other key is just to really practice, okay? So use that spiritual cleansing technique often. You can do it throughout your day. It's not just a once a day thing. Anytime you need to feel more relaxed, more connected, you want to get some guidance from your angels or from your higher self, then cleanse. You can never be too cleansed. And then you're going to just receive those messages as they come. And if you ask a direct question and you don't get anything right away, maybe put it aside for a while and come back tomorrow, or sleep on it and you'll be amazed. Sometimes when you first wake up in the morning is when you'll get an amazing inspirational message from your angels. So just really allow, trust, and try not to get your mind too much in the way. It just takes practice. If you have had the habit of being in your head a lot, which I'll raise my hand, that was me, and still can be at times. Okay, so that just takes practice to allow your feeling intuitive nature to come to the forefront, and your intellect that wants to analyze, judge, dissect, prove, all of that, just allow it to take a back seat. The intellect's job is to organize what you pick up from your feelings, not to talk you out of it and not to control things. Okay, so that takes practice and it takes trust, and it really takes believing in yourself. It's often that you are getting in your own way, okay? And your angels are just doing their best to get through whatever self-sabotage you're putting in the way. So if you'd like to really have a more effective and direct communication with your angels, then I invite you to sign up for a free upcoming webinar that I'm hosting on this topic of connecting with your angels, okay? So go ahead and go to communicatewithangels.com/webinar and sign up for that, and I can't wait to have you live on that webinar call with me. All right, I'll see you on over there.